city's APVs, payment of the claims, and total of, am I reading that right? 70,000 and $45.67. That is an incredibly low amount.
Yes, it is. We had a pretty big one last time, though. So
Gotcha.
this is how we stay on track.
Gotcha. Anything in particular?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing?
No.
I would say, well, there could be anything, because there's almost nothing to that. Does the board have any questions?
Nope, seemed pretty routine stuff.
Okay. Any questions or comments from the public? All right. Do I have a motion to accept the payment of the claims?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Blight claims, I don't believe we have any blight claims, do we? Okay. Anything for the city attorney?
Nothing at this time.
Okay. Next we have reading of the bids for our cargo trailer. We had a cargo trailer.
1990 enclosed, what is this? Enclosed trailer that the building department wanted to get rid of. We were originally going to sell a truck that they had in this trailer, but they found a use for the truck with the mowing crew, I believe, so they decided to keep that one. So we have two bids on this.
I know we had the Rendezvous, the truck that the building commissioner usually drives around, transmission, or I think it was a transmission, completely went kaput on that.
Yeah,
So we're using that truck.
that's what it was. There's a name and no amount. Oh, here we go. I think I cut it in half. Let's see, who is this? Larry Stapleton. I am bidding $426.26.
You said 400 and...
$426.26.
Okay.
The next one is Joe Molinex, $526. It's always good to know somebody with a trailer.
Rental and it's $526. But feel free.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. 526, the bid. 426 from Larry. Any questions from the board?
What's the 26?
Yeah, that's what I
Like round numbers.
So did the other guy.
Where?
I wonder if that's what, if you Google a price on that, is that what comes up?
I'm telling my secret.
Okay, gotcha. All right, any other comments from the public and questions? Okay, we have a motion to accept the high bid of $526 by Joe Molnix.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Congratulations, Joe.
Thank you.
All right. Next, we have unfinished business with the Corner Lounge road closure request. Tish, do you refresh my memory?
Last time, and the question was, this is during Circus City Days, and someone mentioned that this late is when this is the last night, so this may be when vendors need that area to get their stuff out. So I believe we were going to ask the public safety officials.
I think it got left over, we're going to talk to the circus and see what they could use, because really, if they were to stay on half of the south half of the road, where they still had access and everything, and it's safety to be able to get the vehicles and trailers out of there, it probably wouldn't affect them, but there was nobody here from the corner to be able to do anything with that.
Is there anyone from the corner here? Any of our public safety officers or traffic, do you guys know historically in the past?
I talked to Kevin Galliant today about that.
Okay.
They put the horses there at Broadway and 6th now on the west side, so there's a round for horseman. So they wanted to keep, we just put in, today we're just talking about the fire lanes, we put a fire truck through there, and down 6th Street, so we can cross if we have to. So the lanes, it's open right now, I mean, the section of it, but we still need that one section to be able to have a fire lane, so. On all the roads we have a fire lane, which is 12 foot. So I don't know if they take 12 foot up, we won't qualify for fire lane.
And you're saying they're setting up on that portion of 6th Street between,
Well, they're across on west.
Okay.
West.
okay, so if they,
And there's nothing, there's just a couple small things there, and then it's open.
Okay.
Pretty much from Gables down, it's open. But there's a few little things. But we need a fire lane right there to keep it open, because we made the fire lane this year going on West 6th, going across Broadway on the East 6th. And we just put signs up there to keep it 12 foot, so we can get through there in case we have to get a truck uptown. If they can only block half, maybe keep half. I mean, we just need 12 feet, so.
I think all they were looking for is they were going to have a band outside. So my thoughts were, that's what I was hoping somebody from the corner would chuck. If they were going to have it on the sidewalk and have people in with the parking slots along there, it wouldn't affect anybody. But obviously nobody showed up either, so I don't know. I mean,
yeah, I mean, we could say that we'll, approval for blocking the sidewalk and those parking spaces.
I would think that that would give them what they need. I mean, I know they're doing like a fundraiser down there and other stuff. As long as there's a fire lane, I don't see what would matter. The circus is over at that point in time. They just need access in and out of there, which that fire lane would give them that as well. As long as they didn't encroach into the fire lane, I don't know what would really make a difference, because those roads are still blocked off that night anyway.
Standard only one, as long as there's some permit there that we have to
Right?
do. So, I mean, if it's just a human blocks, that's fine, they can only go over.
So from the center of the road south on 6th Street, they would be fine anywhere in that area.
I guess making sure that it's clear what portion of the street can be blocked by people and whatnot. Because if the vendors are using that north lane for access to get the trailers and stuff out, then there'd be some kind of conflict between people trying to listen to the band and the guys trying to move out of there. Just making sure that they're very aware that we're not blocking the north lane of 6th Street for access for emergency. And if they're moving trailers in and out for the Circus City days there, and for some reason they end up sitting there, something happens to the trailer, and then now they're parked there on that north lane, I might be making up more issues, but.
I mean, the Broadway, they move things around a little bit on North Broadway there from 6th on down to 7th. They have rides in there now, so that's pretty much blocked off. That's gonna be a while till they close up Saturday night, tear those down. So and then on the 5th Street side, east and west, there's rides. So there's no way up there, so our only way out is really 6th Street, east to west. So, and they put horses right there, so I mean, that's something they do pretty quick.
So you'd be comfortable with,
I'm fine with it, as long as they got a fire lane, I'm fine with it. I mean, I just don't want the services doing that area right there. How much? There's probably gonna be a lot of traffic coming one out there Saturday night.
All right.
After 11 o'clock.
And I don't know how late their event is.
How late was Corner Lounge planning on going?
Well,
I think that it said 1 o'clock, but the majority of their events during the evening, like early evening, so I don't foresee them even tearing down until they're almost done anyway.
I think they said, didn't they say until 11 o'clock? Because don't we have a noise ordinance?
Maybe that's what it was. So
Yeah.
by the time they're starting to tear down, they're gonna be done anyway.
And they requested from the front of Corner Lounge just to the end of that block there.
Right,
Like-
to the parking lot of the
Yes.
YMCA, yes.
Right.
So you can still get in and out of Gabriel's and around that route. I
Right.
mean, that still will be open through there.
and we have had issues in the past with half closures on blocks, people coming in like they're going to be able to come through and then have to back out because half a block's closed.
Well, this one, actually, you'd pull off of whatever that street is. There, you would have to turn into that parking lot. It's like it is now. I mean, it's blocked off now like that.
Right. I just wish they would do it on a day that wouldn't be so congested. And there's so many other things going on. I don't,
You want barricades at the end of the parking stalls? Width or-
Isn't that already blocked off for this week anyway?
Yeah.
So we're not changing anything. They're gonna be within the barricades that are already there
See,
anyway.
in theory, the circus has already requested to be blocked. It's under circus control.
Right. So that road's unblocked no matter what.
Yeah.
They're just
what I'm
gonna be
saying
used-
is, it's under circus control. It's already been blocked off. Corner Lounge should be dealing with the circus more than dealing with this. It's almost like giving two different groups same permission to use the same spot.
mhm.
Yeah, and I think that was how it was left last time. Have them contact the circus and see if they could figure out an area that they could use.
Right, because I
You
just,
said you talked to someone from the circus area?
Well, Kevin Gallahan's one that's in charge of downtown.
And he didn't have a problem with
It
it?
was okay?
No, he didn't. We didn't mention that. We just talked about the fire lane.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to, you know, keep people from doing, you know, fundraisers and stuff like that. I think we've been pretty lenient and open about always giving people what they need. I just, the chaos of Saturday night as everybody's closing down and getting out and people are, you know, driving around downtown there, I just see a lot of potential issues with just how much chaos will be going on in that area. I don't know.
And I feel like it's hard for us to make a concrete decision if we don't know what their actual plan is and what they're envisioning and what they want to do. How can we say, oh, this space, if we don't even know?
Yeah.
I don't think there's gonna be as much issue between people pulling out and the corner lounge as much as it is like what Mr. Moon was saying about getting with the circus and making sure they don't have
Right.
things going on in those parking spots.
Exactly.
If the circus says go ahead and do it, then I don't see where it would really affect us too much because they're gonna be done at the same time before they're gonna start tearing down anyway.
Right. Yeah, I mean, we have an established fire lane and the road is blocked the way it is. And really, is it okay with the circus to be using that part of the blocked off road for their fundraiser?
Do you want me to make a call real quick to Kevin and ask him?
I think it's something that really, the people from the corner lounge need to talk to Kevin and make sure that, because we're only assuming what they need.
Right.
And we're assuming what Kevin needs too.
And if they could draw something up and present it to Kevin and say, here's what we would like to use, and then let him make that decision. But obviously, he's got it blocked off prior, so if he says, no, we're using it, then that's the answer.
Right.
Right.
Because it's a previous permission given to the circus to use it for what they need it for.
So I think if we can just get a hold of Stevie and have her get a hold of the circus, or Kevin, or if that's who it is,
Okay.
and then let them work that out.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best.
Because we already
thing.
have the roads blocked, so we wouldn't be requesting
Right.
any barricades to be set up.
Right. Okay,
I would say motion to deny then.
yeah, because it'd be a motion to deny because we've already made
Right.
given the permission to the circus. Is that, and we can just, I don't know if we can, make sure to get, something to Ashley tomorrow, a reminder that, get those two people.
I can call Stevie and let her know what's going on, or I can get her phone number to Ashley either way.
Okay,
But on the original request, Stevie's phone number's on there, so,
okay,
Okay.
yeah.
all right. Is there anything else from the board on? Is there anything from the public, any additional comment? All right, I think we're looking for a motion to deny.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. All right, so moving on to new business, we have, it says Kayla Madden with a alley closure request between Broadway and Wabash Street, Second and Third. It's between Second and Third Street.
I think this is the same one Todd's in
Yeah,
here
it
for.
is. I call it.
All
I
right.
think Kayla's doing the same road closure, so.
Right.
Okay. Todd, you want to talk to us about what you're planning here?
Well, what it is it's an event for a fundraiser for Parkinson's on that day.
Mhm.
And I actually had put in there from, I think, 9 a.m. to 3 a.m., but she's more right with the 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.,
Mhm.
but the alley really only needs to be closed down from Broadway to the end of my building, not the whole alley to Wabash Street.
Okay. So you're talking about just really, I know,
Just the new lot there, basically,
Right.
the new
Right
lot.
there,
Yeah.
yeah. Pretty much
So you can still get down the north-south alley.
Absolutely, yes, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't, fire or police, do you have any? Okay. I don't see an issue with that.
This is the same one you've done in the past, right, Todd?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we've had any problems blocking that off.
Yeah. That seems like a pretty easy thing to block. Is there any, questions from the public? I don't know, anything from the board?
So you do
Do we
want
wanna
to do
change
it
the
8 a.m.
time?
to 8 p.m.?
Yeah, those times are fine, because we actually have a
Okay.
band that night, so that would have to be opened up by at least 8, so.
Okay. Anything else?
No?
All right, do I have a motion to accept, the alley closure request?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Next, I believe we're doing the second Saturday request. Is that what will be next?
For the
I
literary
don't
aid,
have
yes.
paper for that.
Okay, for literary aid?
Yeah, sorry, I don't have the paperwork, guys.
Okay.
This is for August 11th, an event for second Saturday outside of Literary Aid. We want to block off from Miami Street to the edge of the parking lot to the bank, so the bank still has access to their ATM, and then if somebody pulls off of Main Street there, or Broadway, they can turn around in those lots and/or in the depot. So it's the same one we did last time. I don't remember what we did a couple months ago.
So you said Miami Street to where?
To the,
The start of the bank parking lot?
yes, the bank parking lot there.
I know we had some, like we keep on going back to, we had some issues with some half block closures.
Yeah, just things when you block them halfway down, people, I mean, I done trucks that they turned into there and they had nowhere to go other than, I done, people were backed up. So if we could just maybe block the westbound lane, you know.
Gotcha.
Broadway, so people know not to turn in there, that they still want to come into Maine and go back out, they can, or, you know, people are in there and they can get out, but just so there's.
Okay, that makes sense. So even if they're coming north, they wouldn't turn into that, so it'd be just that westbound lane. So that makes sense. Because we did have a little bit of an issue last time. Not that it was necessarily that, but they had a thing going on at the depot the same day, which you didn't know about, and they were like selling flowers and stuff that day, so it was like really congested there. So we were out there trying to like help direct traffic and get people to park and move and everything, so it wasn't pleasant for the first hour or so, but then after they got theirs done, we never had any problems.
So we wanted, traffic, will we just put a road closed sign just on the
Yeah.
westbound lane, is that what we're thinking?
What's road closed?
And this would be from probably 1 p.m. until midnight. And obviously, if we're done before that, we tear everything down and open the road back up as soon as the event's over.
And then, both lanes closed,
Just west or east of the aid to
okay,
Miami Street.
okay.
Am I thinking about this wrong? Wouldn't the westbound lane be the one furthest away from the actual building?
Yeah, but it's just for traffic.
But think if you're going on there to turn into there,
You want the westbound lane to remain open.
no, that one will be blocked.
That one will be blocked.
Right.
You can still pull out and go eastbound from the bank.
Okay, gotcha.
Because they, actually to pull into the bank, you should have pulled in prior to it and go on the back side and you can still get out.
Or go up past Canal Street.
Yeah. And there'll be enough people out there, obviously, if somebody needs to get something through, won't be a problem.
Is that Miami Street?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, we'll have both lanes closed, front of the A to Miami, westbound lane closed from from Broadway, to the rest of the closure. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything from our public safety officers on that? Todd, we're good?
We're good.
Okay.
Do you need those big, you need to run that tape?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Same as last time, those worked perfect, thank you.
Anything else from the board?
What's your event?
It is just part of a second Saturday thing. They're gonna have a bike show, cornhole tournament, a beer garden. I don't even know what all we're doing at this point, but it's part of second Saturday.
Sounds good.
Any questions from the public? All right. Do I have a motion to accept the road closure request from the literary aid?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And is there anything else?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. I actually have a question.
Mhm.
So, several months ago, when I came to my first Board of Works meeting, I made my interest known in being on part of the Parks Board.
Mhm.
It has recently come to my attention that there's a rule about my address that would potentially make me ineligible.
Mhm.
And I was just wondering if it was possible to see those bylaws or rules, or to get some clarification on that?
Sure, we can get the state statutes, and I don't have that now, but yeah, if you'd like to come up to my office or make an appointment and come up and we can talk about that, absolutely.
Thank you.
Huh?
Kim, if you want to see me and give me your email address, I can also email you some things,
Oh, yeah.
if you want. Okay, just after me.
Okay, thanks.
All right, is there anything else? All right, if there's nothing further, a motion to adjourn would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.